That one. A. iVoice reads old game Mavericks descriptions. Welcome to the game Mavericks' first playthrough of Sonic the Hedgehog, released on the Sega Genesis Mega Drive in 1991. Join Ethan, Michael, and Alonzo as they fumble around like jackasses. Don't forget to drop a comment, by the way. Wednesday is the day on which you should be watching this video, unless you are watching it after it was released. This is Little Red Hood, an unlicensed diarrhea game released in 1989 in Australia or some bullshit. Join us as we attempt to play this fuck fart of a failure. In this episode, Roll snorts cocaine off of Otto's Hyperbolt and sings the Toucan Sam. Don't forget to subscribe Mavericks. This level sure is a level, all right. Just like every other level in the game, they are all levels. However, this one in particular is the level which we are currently playing, and all the other levels are not. So therefore, this level is better than them until we reach them. Marble Garden, go. Nuke, nuke, nuke. So I says to my pally Mikey, we ought to pack a couple of heaters and rob the joint. We bust in with a bulge and get out with the moolah looking all snazzy. But you see, Mikey gives us a brody, so the op is all wet. We gonna be drinking dog soup from now on, pals. K/C, Catherine sure is sexish. Boy, howdy! Would I like to insert my phallus into that 3D model? Gee willikers, Mikey, this is like the worst game ever. Let's get humorless less as Mikey continues to blunder at all things comical. Along the way, we encounter the ghost of a failed PlayStation mascot and reminisce on the making of the Streets of Rage reviews Mikey and I did almost a year ago. Also, Republicans for Voldemort. Mikey continues to be humorless while talking about this game that sucks. Unfortunately, Mikey has forgotten that he is currently a sandwich and cannot play the game. In this episode, Mikey plays the game. A shitty game on Game Mavericks? Yes, folks, it's the shitacular fuck poop known only as Turok Rage Wars for the Nintendo 64. Join Ethan, Mikey, a woman, and Vice Admiral Gorp as they wrestle with the worst controls known to man while holding back waves of stanky diarrhea from soiling their trousers. In this episode, Spoderman himself craps his pants himself with the assistance of no one, not even himself. The Sniff Mavericks watch in horror. Mikey has a raging boner for Seth MacFarlane's greasy farts in his face. Alonzo is cute, and Ethan is an undisputed genius. Nathan Drake tucks Mikey Zandy into bed every night, right before ripping a massive ass blast in his ear as he leaves the door open just a crack. The scrupulous Incellus appears and tells Silver and Blaze the truth of the disaster that struck Florida. Turns out, the Balrog developed from a pathogen called Balrog 06. Silver and Blaze need to go back in time to 2006 to prevent his appearance by locating Patient Zero, the Dingle Trigger. Michael, Mikhail, Michael, Mike, Mikey, Miker, Michael, Keaton, Michael Bacon, Michael Winslow. Mikey loves those farts. At least Alonzo is still cute. Oh boy, das a good video game. In this episode, Mikey tells the story of the time he climbed a 26-foot TYV stand and had to contemplate jumping down to save his skin, or just scream for his daddy-o to rescue him instead. Also in this episode, Ethan tells the story of the time he and his sis were almost devoured by a bat in a dark church at night. Alonzo also had a bookcase fall on him. Holy quap, this game is awesome. It only took Alonzo forever, but we managed to drag him along for yet another exciting playthrough. Mega Man X is fun. Watch us play it or Mikey will give you hemorrhoids. Just remember, that part was Ethan's idea. The last thing I wanted to do was enter Bowser times Peach in Google Image Search and spend 10 minutes looking for a usable image with an identifiable author I could credit, only to then spend an hour blurring out the Ghibli bits. But Beef and Ethan told me it was funny, so I had to do it. Please send your complaints to ilovesegagensis@gmail.fart. As I, the description fairy, types this message, Mikey looks over my shoulder to watch as I do nothing else but type up a description. What's that? The description should relate to the video somehow? Ha! Instead, I'm going to think about Earthworm Jim and Squidward. Fuck it. I'm adding in a big-ass ba-dum tss every time Mikey makes a corny pun. These puns are so bad, I want to punch him in the teeth. Oh! Wait, Mikey, when's the best time to visit the dentist? 2:30. Ha ha ha, like tooth. Hurdy, get it? Okay then. I'll just leave the puns to you. Mikey likes yaoi. Ethan likes yaoi of spooky, scary skeletons. Alonzo saved my baby washing machine from a burning house. For this, I am eternally in debt to his glorious pectoral muscles. Will Alonzo and Mikey ever stop ridiculing and teasing Ethan for just playing the game? It's as if they demand perfection yet can do no better themselves. If they'd just let him play, just maybe he would do a little better, or hell, he's doing just fine now. But fuck that. Observe as the Mavericks start to break down and slowly go insane. Godult. Mikey must be trying to play as bad as possible. I mean, he's made a few trivial mistakes, so therefore he should be burned at the stake in the name of Corpella. At least we're nearing the end of the game. Only a zone or two left to go. Finally, some progress. Princess Peacock uses the power of the Millennium Gemstones to resurrect Soniku so he can fight Polaris. Meanwhile, Mikey is outsmarted once again by a video game made for children, and one he's finished twice before at that. I, Ethan Jimothy Roanoke, would have beaten this in 2 minutes. Everyone is entitled one uniform and no more than that. If I catch you wearing 2 uniforms, I will staple your sack to the ceiling. Luckily, you should respawn with 2 lives remaining, but we don't want to have to resort to that now, do we? This is one of Alonzo's favorite games. I'm completely petrified with spookness. The soft ticking noise of my fingers typing this words down is the only thing keeping the dinosaurs from eating me. Call for help, or just watch the final portion of the game where we explore a volcano and such. Oh no, I stopped typing and the dinosaurs are going to eat. Holy flip-tasmic bonker waffles. This game is so hard that it makes me feel like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. On the agenda today is what is frequently considered to be the hardest game of all time, Battletoads for the NES. Ethan really scorched his scrotum to grind through this hard-as-Mike-Rose cock game for you chodes, so hopefully you can leave us a like or two. The party goes on. Luigi, you cheating bitch. Tensions run higher. Edit. No, they don't. Yes, ladies and gents, it's Donkey Kong Country, the smash hit 1994 SNES title that reinvigorated the King of Swing's career. Michael, as our big Donkey Kong nut, will be handling this playthrough. And as usual, he's got plenty on his mind. Ugh. In this part, we make our way through Congo jungle and do battle with an oversized beaver. P. We begin our trek through Vine Valley, where a metric butt-fuck ton of vultures try to have us for lunch. Edit. Michael, meanwhile, can't seem to let anyone else have the conversation for more than 2 seconds. In this exciting episode of Mavericks, we take on Gorilla Glacier at long last. Edit. Yawn. We take on King K. Rool and recover the banana horde from the Kremlin crew. Edit. Holy fart. Edit. Damn, is Ethan a douchebag? I can't even write a description without him editing it to voice his displeasure. Ethan should write a description. Edit. No shit, Mikey. No one will watch this video or read this description anyway, so why even bother at this point? Ethan should still have released the part on time, damn it! You know, Ethan can never seem to get parts released on time. You know how long it takes for me to edit all of these videos? Forever. His job is so much easier and less time-consuming. So now, I don't feel bad about all the frustration he's experiencing now that we've reached the endgame. In this episode, we finish off intestinal distress and head on to Buttville. Because Ethan chooses the day that is in fact my birthday to forget to release a part, we finish off level 2 of Star Fox and take on Andros once again. Be sure to stay tuned for episode 7, folks. Not only are we going to be starting level 3, the hard path, but I'll also be showing off a special secret. Edit. Mikey, I didn't have time to release a part at the usual time, so I decided to just do it later on and hope you wouldn't notice, which you did. En este episodio, los Game Mavericks luchan con los Robot Masters de nuevo y la hilaridad se sobreviene. En verdad que no. Esté seguro que ver hasta el término del episodio para una sorpresa. No es posible que leer esta descripción con Google Translate, porque es basura. Pedir a un amigo que habla español para traducirla. The best part of working at GM headquarters is the fact that I can work whenever I want. I mean, right now I'm typing up this description at 2:28 in the morning, right after hanging out with my pal Derek. We had a fun night talking about Resident Evil and other shit. Oh, wait! I'm supposed to be typing up a description. Mikey, roll the intro again. Oh, shit. I am actually the one editing this series now, but the video is already completed. Cock juggling thunder. Just watch the damn video and watch us suffer while you suffer. Endlessly. Okay, seriously. As I was in the middle of typing up this disease of a description, I caught a glimpse of a huge spider walking around out of the corner of my eye. I had to destroy it before it ate me. Fuck spiders, man. They don't deserve to live. Fuck them all to death. God damn. Thinking you can mooch off my house without paying rent. Fuck you. Shit, man. Fuck. In this episode, Mikey recounts the tale of the time he farted so hard he peed his pantaloons. Meanwhile, Ethan experiences an existential crisis as the topic of the Silent Hill 2 remake is stuffed down his gullet. Finally, Alonso tells a story of the time he ordered a pizza and got it sent to the wrong address. However, one cannot hear the end of this story because the episode cuts off at an inopportune time. I mean, can you believe it? What kind of self-respecting editor would cut off sentences prematurely for a